Today, I'm sitting down with the CEO of a company that has become favorite amongst the small-scale farmers.
You have a whole setup. Everything is perfect, I would say.
You barely see any opportunity being created for small-scale farmers.
What we have done is we've just given an opportunity for small-scale farmers to get into the space.
The company is into exporting farm produce out of Africa, giving small-scale farmers a market for their farm produce.
We need to include small-scale farmers, and that is what we're doing. Agriculture is an investment that needs long-term financing.
Are you not scared to go that big?
I've discovered that in terms of exporting farm produce here in Zimbabwe, we are not there yet, and that is why I decided to sit down with this man, asking him questions.
So we were talking about the diaspora community.
And we work long hours, we work overtime, so sometimes I'm here until 10. Our products are everywhere: France, Germany, Netherlands.
This video is sponsored by Howler Engineering, and if you're watching my videos for the first time, I'm kindly asking if you can subscribe to this YouTube channel. We are trying to reach 200,000 subscribers before the year end, so please, by subscribing, you are helping this channel to go far. And make sure to like the video. Let's have over 1,000 likes on this video. Please like and subscribe.
So thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm really happy with everything. The reason diaspora.
Yeah.
The diaspora community really wants to come back and invest. What do you say? What's your advice to them, those who are coming back?
It's really important that people come back and do their business here. A huge part of our business is supported by the diaspora. For us to be able to do what we do with the small-scale farmers, a lot of it is because of the diaspora support. So we need the diaspora. We also need people in the diaspora to stay there, some in the diaspora to come back home. So if you look at the national budget, we do receive a lot of money from the diaspora too, and that really helps with production.
You understand business like the back of your hand. You've been doing it for years now. Why is it that it's only agriculture and real estate that do well here in Zimbabwe?
I think there are other businesses that do well. Mining, I think it is also mostly because we are an agriculture industry, an agro-based industry, where we don't have a lot of manufacturing. We are more producers than manufacturers. So it only makes sense that agriculture can do well. It can do better than what we're doing. It can do so much better if we get financial inclusion, financial support, more options for farmers to borrow money and be able to farm with time to pay it back.
What exactly is your company and what is it that you're doing?
Okay, so our company is called Kuminda, Shona word for meaning at the farms. We contract small-scale farmers around the country. They grow specific crops for us for export.
Okay.
We help them with technical advice. We give them a contract. We help them with inputs. They grow the crop. We support them with agronomy services. When they harvest, we collect from the farms. We bring here to our pack house. We grade and we pack into our brand, Kuminda, and we export into the EU and UK.
Clarence Mwale believes it's possible to similarly integrate small farmers into the niche, capital-intensive blueberry supply chain.
We have a contract to grow 2,000 hectares of blueberries using this small-scale model. We target specific individuals who we know have capacity to grow blueberries. When the Chinese market opens up, as it has now, it just gives us much more scope to look at. Where we were scrambling and fighting for the European market, which we haven't been able to fulfill, now we've got a vast market that we need to feed. It gives everyone a chance to get into the blueberry production area.
Zimbabwe will need to pass Chinese inspections before it can begin exports, but it will also need to build investor confidence in its quest to become Africa's blueberry capital.
The first ever black-owned packhouse in Harare, operated by Kuminda, is facilitating exports for once marginalized farmers helping to create sustainable value chains.
A lot of farmers have been failing to produce because they didn't have markets. They didn't know what to farm. They didn't know where to take what they farm when they do. So when we put up this facility, we saw a lot of interest. We've got a number that we're targeting ourselves.
What are the crops that you're focusing on?
We run two parallel programs. One for annual crops, which is Munch 2 and sugar snap peas. It's a variety of peas that the Europeans like. So we do that as an annual crop for the large part of the year, which is winter. So we plant that around February, and we're in season until August, September. Another program that we do is blueberries. So we also grow in the same model, but a different kind of a farmer. We grow blueberries for export into the EU and UK.
How many countries are you exporting to?
All of the EU. So all countries in the EU get access. We have access. In the UK, because they are not part of the EU anymore, we send specific orders to the UK. And in the EU, our products are everywhere. France, Germany, Netherlands, Poland, Republic of Ireland, everywhere.
Why small-scale farmers?
Because if you look at 60% of the land in Zimbabwe is owned by small-scale farmers.
Yeah.
So over 1.5 million people, farmers, small-scale farmers, every year grow a minimum of 2 hectares each of sustenance. So the idea is to try to commercialize that. It's a lot of hectarage, and for our industry to revolutionize, we need to include small-scale farmers, and that is what we're doing.
What did you see that people were not seeing when you started this company? You just started something that when a lot of people are looking at it, there is no market for it. If they are to try it right now.
So I didn't just start. It's been a long journey. I've been in this industry since I was 20. I've been auditing fresh food and agriculture industries for over 18 years. And in the process of auditing, most of my clients were corporate and commercial farmers. So corporate businesses, commercial farmers. And I realized that in doing that job, a lot of small-scale farmers or indigenous farmers did not have access to markets. So I started looking at markets, and I started researching, and I started taking particular interest. And I always had a dream that one day we would build a pack house and try to support indigenous farmers who they're really good indigenous farmers, really good small-scale farmers who are willing to learn, who are willing to listen to what the European market's requirements are, and we have managed to find some, and that is where it started. So it didn't start now. It's been building up for the last 20 years.
Patience.
Patience, yes.
When it comes to business, that's the thing that I'm learning now, that when it comes to business requires patience.
So it's patience, it's consistency, it's knowing what you want to do and sticking to it. A lot of us have got an area that they're good at, but sometimes something comes up and you find yourself running to that, and then the next thing comes up and you run to that. If you focus and you persevere, and you stick to what you believe in, it will come.
What are the challenges that you have faced for the past 15, 16 years in business?
To start up a business in this environment is really difficult. You need money to start up any business. Access to money, access to finance has always been the biggest problem, and finding the right partnerships in the business. I mean, a business is not one person or two people. A business is more. We're an organization. The colleagues, the staff, the owners, we are all an organization, and all these people have to be the right people that have the same vision for the company.
Okay. what are the mistakes that we are making here in Zimbabwe that you have noticed that you said if we are to fix these small things, we can do better in the business space?
The things that we need for our industry.
Yeah.
We need policy change. We need the government to help us with new policies that attract more investment. Agriculture is an investment that needs long-term financing.
Yeah.
Our economy does not allow for that. So we need a change in policy. I know that the government is working on it. I sit on the board of the Horticulture Development Council, and we are in constant conversation with the government. So we cannot say that the government is not trying, but the petition or the implore is that we need the government to look at policy change. That is the biggest letdown in this industry, where there's not financing available for long term for people to be able to produce and sell what they produce and earn forex and pay back loan with not too much hurrying, because agriculture is about seasons, and you need a few seasons to make a profit. You don't make a profit in one season.
You know, I want to look at the export market, and I'm saying that here in Zimbabwe we are able to produce, some of us, but we are failing when it comes to export market. Why are we failing?
Okay, so we're not failing. We're certainly not failing here. We're exporting. Zimbabwe has a huge export industry. We export. We are probably one of the biggest exporters of blueberries into the EU in the world right now.
Amazing.
So we produce a lot of blueberries. It's just an industry that is not familiar for indigenous people. This has been going on for a long time. Before we were born, before I was born, before you were born. So we're not failing. We just need more people to get involved. And by more people getting involved, don't try to go it alone. Try to join systems that are already in place. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. So you can't go to the market and offer 100 kgs of watermelons, for example, or 100 kgs of sweet potato. They're looking at big volumes and continuity and constant supply. So this is why in our business model we're working with all these farmers to bring everything that they have, and we present ourselves as one big volume. That matters in the export market. It's not a market where you go today with one product, a little bit of it, and you go back the next day with a little bit of one product. It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't.
No.
Is contract farming the future? Because I'm seeing a lot of farmers doing it.
Well, if you look at now, this year, we have broken the record for production of tobacco. And tobacco over the years, for over 100 years, has been grown through contract farming. Commercial farmers, small-scale farmers together with aggregators and exporters have worked together for a very long time. So if we want to achieve the same in other industries, or let's say in the horticulture export industry, we have to do contract farming. We have to have contracts. We have to have systems in place like the tobacco industry has always had.
You focus on blueberries. Are there other crops besides the two that you've mentioned that do well in terms of export?
There are a lot of crops. There are many crops. But what you do as an organization, you must choose a line that you're good at, and you stick to that line. Again, I want to say, you don't go there with 5 kgs of chilies today and go back the next day with 5 kgs of onions. You want to be able to say, we can bring you 500,000 kgs of peas this season, and we'll bring that every season for the next 20 years. They'll listen to that. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for consistency. They're looking for volumes. They're looking for quality, certification, and all these things. And we have the experience. We have all the requirements that they need. We're happy to teach our farmers. We're happy to work with our farmers. And we already have markets that we are failing to satisfy. We just need, the market is there. The market is not a problem. The problem is the farmers and, well, financing for the farmers to produce.
You are working with other farmers out there. Is it not hard? Because at the end of the day, you are investing in them. Are they not disappointing you at the end of the day?
So far, we have not been disappointed. What we've seen is that farmers in Zimbabwe are really raring to farm. They want to farm something for someone. They don't have markets. If you come to them and you present yourself as an organized company with a fair deal, farmers will listen and they will follow.
What are we doing wrong in terms of farming here in Zimbabwe, from your perspective?
I don't think we're doing anything wrong. We are not doing anything. Zimbabweans are natural farmers. We do well. We just operate in a really difficult environment.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
If you're out there and you're looking for the right company to install a solar system at your house, the right company is Howler Engineering. They did the same at my mother's house. As you can see from the videos, my mom is really excited. If you get in touch with them, just tell them that you're coming from me for a discount. These days, it's really important to have CCTV at your home or your company. I mean, it's really important that you are out there and you are monitoring everything through CCTV.
This is my office. Most of my work is walking around, going to see how things are going in the pack house, how things are going in the land, on the farms. I do also spend about 3 months of every 12 months every year in Europe, following up on the markets, trying to understand what the markets want, trying to open new opportunities. Yes, I've been going to the markets longer than this company has been running. So I've been going to the markets. Let's say I had a lead time of 5 years going to the markets before we made the decision together with my business partner to start the business. So when we started, we knew exactly what we were doing and where we were sending the product and what the markets needed. So we did a lot of market research everywhere. Every year we spend a lot of money on travel, meeting markets, understanding what the market wants. So we're really invested.
Have you ever stayed out there in the diaspora?
I've stayed in Germany, in Berlin.
For how long?
For 4 years.
How was it?
It was not home.
Home is always the best.
Home is here, where we are.
Is there going to come a time that you say, I've had enough about Zimbabwe, I'm going out there?
No. My life is here, my family is here. I am not going anywhere.
Because it gets tough sometimes. You're not the first person to say that I want to do business, yes, but sometimes the environment is not that conducive.
We will always do business here. We will do whatever it takes. We will have other investments in other countries in Africa. We are already working on businesses in other countries in SADC. But I will always be here. I will always stay here.
You're going to branch out here in Africa?
We already have operations in South Africa. We have operations in Botswana and Zambia.
You're not playing, eh?
Yeah.
How lucrative is the business of blueberry? The reason why I'm asking, a lot of people think that blueberries are only done by commercial farmers.
They're a very expensive crop to grow, very expensive to produce, and also if you look at the prices in the markets, they're also expensive to buy. You're looking at a budget of about $150,000 a hectare to grow blueberries.
That is why a lot of people don't do blueberries.
That is one of the reasons, yes. But it's not only money, it's not finding $150,000 for a hectare and then everything goes well. It's also knowledge, it's being able to farm the crop itself. So it's not only about money, it's about the knowledge, it's about facilities, it's about markets, it's a lot more than just money. But money is one of the primary reasons why there's a big barrier to producing crops like blueberries.
5 years from now, what is Kuminda looking like?
We've got a contract to grow 2,000 hectares of blueberries in Southern Africa. That is our plan, to get more small-scale farmers onto these more lucrative crops.
Are you not scared to go that big? It comes with a lot of responsibility.
I am not scared. Like I said, if you look at the budget, we do get quite a significant amount of money coming in diaspora remittances. And for us as a business, it really helps us, because if you look at the kind of a small-scale farmer that we work with in Zimbabwe, is different from the kind of a small-scale farmer from any other African country, because of that strong diaspora support most of our farmers can afford a small cold room, a small vehicle,
Yeah.
basic infrastructure like irrigation. So it gives us a starting point. It's not entirely starting from the bottom. How hours do I?
Spend here.
I come here every day, 8 to, say about 9 to whatever time. Sometimes I leave 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
If we're in season and we work long hours, we work overtime. So sometimes I'm here until 10. I also have a direct CCTV.
How important is security? You talked about CCTV.
For us, it's not. We're not. Security is always important, but for us, it's not more so for security. It's more for control of our products, for food safety.
Okay.
So I want to be able to see what is going on in the pack house, in the cold rooms, anytime, every time. So we've always coverage of CCTV. If we ever had an incident where something goes wrong with the packed box of peas,
Yeah.
we want to be able to trace it back and try to find out what happened. So it's really important for us. So our CCTV is mostly for food safety rather than for security. I mean, yes, we need security, but there's nothing really that valuable here. People can, it's just peas. All it would just do someone is have a healthy diet.
What are the challenges that you've faced so far in business?
Financing. We struggle a little bit with infrastructure. So power outages, our whole business depends on cold storage, and we need power. So the power cuts are really tough on us.
How are you handling that?
We're fortunate that in this area we don't get as much power cuts as other areas, maybe because this is an industrial area. But we do get power cuts on the farms, and it affects our irrigation, it affects our cold storage. And the only way to fix that or to counter that is solar energy, but it's really expensive to set up. It's cheaper in the long run, but the setting up is very expensive.
Have you ever reached a point where you say, I'm giving up, enough is enough?
No, not yet. I've made a lot of mistakes in the past. Some of those mistakes, I believe now, were good for me because I learned, and I've been in tough conditions where I have learned that there are much more bigger problems than what we face. So I sit here and I think that what we're doing now is a privilege. Life could be so much more difficult, but we're managing.
What are your last words of encouragement to anyone who's watching this video?
Let us farm. Let us farm. Let us build our economy. Let us earn forex. Let us export. Let us believe. Let's work on our industry. Let's work on our economy together. No one is coming to help us. Not foreign governments. Not foreign aid. We have to work hard. We have to fix our industry. We have to fix our own country.
How big is the export market from your own perspective?
It's vast. It's massive. The EU and the UK alone is huge. It's a whole continent that we can supply. And very recently we've signed a protocol with China to supply blueberries. That means our blueberries can go directly to China with no tariffs.
Really?
Yes, and what that translates to is 1.4 billion people population that live in a country that is an upper middle income earning population who can afford products like blueberries. So it's a massive, massive opportunity.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
I think one of our problems as Africans here is lack of knowledge.
Yes, that is true. People don't have knowledge, people don't have infrastructure. There are a lot of things that are misunderstood, sometimes ignorantly or deliberately.
Yeah.
But there is a huge lack of knowledge.
So guys, thank you so much for watching this far, and as of now, it's goodbye.